everyone, it's Emma from Wednesday Plans. Thank you for joining me for this video today. We are in, I think, week 3 or week 4 of October for me. Let me just double check. I'm as organised as ever. So week 4, sorry. So it's week 4. I'm not sure whether to do a week 5 for October, but we'll see. I think we'll just see, because my weeks are Wednesday to Wednesday, and of course, and so my week 5 would start on Wednesday, but then my monthly reset would be the Friday, the 31st. So I don't know. I'll work it out. But the first thing I want to do is just run through the spending that I've had during this week. Back to how I used to do it before I stopped filming in September. So pull from the binders, because I feel that that's the right thing to do, and it makes my money correct, because it's almost a false economy if I'm spending on my card but I've got money sitting in here for those categories. It just doesn't seem right. So that's what I try to do, try my best. And it also helps me to find categories that I'm missing, as in if I've spent a lot of money in certain categories, I can find the trends and work out where I need possibly another category, or a category needs to kind of expand a little bit to fit certain things that I seem to buy. So I bought some skincare. There was some on TikTok Shop. There was the Upcircle brand. There was an offer on the eye cream, and I haven't tried it before. I'm very, very cautious with skincare. I have to be very careful. My skin is, I wouldn't say sensitive. I suppose it is in a way. So I use Tropic Skincare. That's my main go-to skincare. But Upcircle has kind of the same credentials, same kind of natural ingredients, and that's what I try to stick to as much as I can. I don't say I always do, but my skin reacts quite badly if I don't. So I can put eye cream under my eye and it will burn, it will flare, it will react basically. So I do have to be very cautious. A lot of the time it's like my sister or my mom love it, because like I'm like, oh, do you want this? Can't use it. And they're like, yeah, because they can use anything. Their skin is like, I don't know, doesn't react to anything. So long story, but sorry. Is it my video if there's not a long story that isn't necessary? Are we in? Just check we're in shot. Yeah, we are. So skincare is really now, where is it? Because we did change up the binders, didn't we, a little bit. Health and self-care is really where I would take skincare from. But if you look here, I've got 36.64 for my contact lenses. So I buy them online, and I buy like 30 sets, you know, for a month, but I don't use them every day. So if I'm in the house, I'll just put my glasses on, or, you know, if I'm not, I don't like wearing glasses. That I don't think they suit me. So I like to wear contact lenses when I'm out and about. But if I'm not, if I'm just in the house, then I'll just have my glasses or whatever. So I don't use like, it doesn't cost me that much a month, basically, is what I'm saying. So I think, so I need to take, I'm going to round it. So I'm going to take 35 and 15. So that's 50, isn't it? So if I take 40 from here and 10 from self-care, that gives us what we need to go back to bank for those two. I don't mind rounding up and down to make it work. So that's fine. So that's those covered. Home, I bought a lamp and it was on offer on Amazon as well. So I got a bit, I think I got 10% off or 15% off. So it's £28.79. So has Home got any money? Don't know. Home has got 30. That's perfect. I didn't even know it had got that, and that's basically what I needed, so that's good. So that's got to go back. That's perfect. H, that's my son. He needs £6.99, so we'll just take the 5. He does laugh that he's never got any money in his envelope. I'm like, well, you keep spending, so that's why. Tesco 12.80. That was like coffee and a cake with a friend. I don't really think I've got anywhere to take that from. It's not unexpected. It's not like, to be honest, I might just buffer that. I suppose I could take 5 from Emma, and then I'll turn that over because we need to rectify. And then the rest can just be like buffer in the bank account. It's fine. And then the last one is £55. I've rounded it down. I think it was 57 something, but I'm just gonna take 55. So I'll leave it as 55 on my sheet. But we've got a town hall by us, and it's the one that, I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, I took my mum to see the Elvis tribute there recently, and it's one of those things I always forget that we've got this local town hall and that they do have some like good shows there, and I forget to look at what they've got on like coming up. So we went to see the Elvis one. She loved it, and you know, I don't know if you're the same, but so again, long story pending, you can fast forward if you want to, if you just want to see the cash stuffing. But basically, long story, probably long to be fair. My parents had me later in life, so I've got 3 siblings. They were all growing up. They were 18, 15 and 11, and then suddenly I came along as a surprise. So my mom was 42 when I was born, and my dad was 54. I sadly lost my dad in 2012, but feel like I did still have him till in my 20s, which, given that he was 54 when I was born, it was always one of these kind of like underlying fears I had as a child, you know, that I was going to lose him. Sorry. I don't know why I'm getting upset. I didn't even plan on telling you this story. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so my mom was 42 when I was born. So I'm 40 now. So she obviously is 82. No, she's 83. So she's 83 and I'm coming out at 41. That's right. So she's 83. So I just loved watching Elvis with her, but I loved watching her watch Elvis. And I feel like as they get older, you get sad because you see your parents as old, you know, and it's a privilege that you get to see them old, obviously, I know that. But it's sad, but equally it's like you get joy out of watching them enjoy things, you know. She grew up on Elvis. So it was wonderful, just me and my mum. It was so nice. Like my husband said he would have come, but he was like, no, you just have a night with your mum, you know. And it was wonderful. Again, long story, get to my point. I've started to remember that the town hall do these things now, so I went on to see what they've got coming up. This time last year I booked for December the Drifters tribute. Now I love the Drifters, my mum loves the Drifters. Save the Last Dance was my mum and dad's song. It was their song. It's what my dad used to sing to her and things like that. So yeah, we really enjoyed it last year. So we're going again. I've booked £55. I've booked the tickets for me and her to go again. And we've got seats quite close this time because Elvis, I booked it last minute and we were at the back. But we're quite near the front for the Drifters. So I'm really looking forward to taking her. She loves it. She'll go, literally, I could say to her, Mom, get in the car, we're going somewhere. I've done it to her, actually. I've got family that live down in Dartmouth, as I've told you. And the 1 year I just said to Mom, pack your bags, we're going away for a few days. I'm not telling you where we're going. Literally, because she's never been a driver. I don't think she really takes much notice of like signs and you know, road signs and that. So we got all the way to my niece's front door before she realised, and she didn't even know where we were then. We just pulled up at my niece's and she's like, where are we? And my niece came out and she realised where we were. It was so funny. She has full trust in me, basically, that I'm going to take her somewhere and not just leave her. So I've only got 10 in Mom. But what I'm going to do is, I think, have I got a sticky note somewhere? I think I've got a sticky note, and what I'm going to do is when I finish a challenge in my other binder, I think I've got one almost finished, that's £45, and I'll pop it, I'll use that for this. So use 45 challenge, I'll know what that means. I'll pop that there. So I'll just do that so I know I've put some in, and that will make sense to me. So that's our kind of recce for, oh goodness, I'm so sorry. That's our recce for the week. I'm not doing my purse today because I found, because I kind of went rogue for a little bit and I was cash stuffing kind of this, but my purse, I had the money for the month and I've used it for the month instead of weekly, and it's worked. It's fine. I've done the food shop from it and kind of divvied it up in my purse a little bit, but not how I normally do it. So I'm not going to like do that on camera until November now, because it just won't make sense to do that. So I've got some money to go back to bank now, which is wonderful, and it's given me some change because I needed it. So let me see what I've got going back to bank. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and what I'm going to do is give myself some change there, because I know I need it, because I had all 20, so I've been going through the envelopes before filming anyway. 250 just needs to go into unexpected. I just lent my son some money to pay for something that he's going to give me back very soon, and I just took it out of there because it's just sitting there. It's absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do first of all is open up this, pop this here, so I know what I'm doing. So all we're going to do today is, I've got £200 there. I'm not going to count it. It is 200. I'm going to do my week 4 cash stuffing, and then we're going to do some games as well. So anniversary will get 5 today. So anniversary now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 125. Please excuse my hands as well. If I get stressed or nervous, my skin, I'm an anxious girly sometimes, and my skin suffers for it. So car insurance is getting 5, so that's 105 in car insurance. Soon used up those 5s, haven't I? Oh dear. We'll see. Car maintenance. So this is now MOT, service and AA all together. So that's getting 10, yeah, and I'm going to take a 10 out and put a 20 in, so that's got 80 in there. Car tax is still fully funded. That is being paid in December, and I'm just not gonna start it again until, because it gets £5 a week. There's no point starting it again until after I've paid it. I don't want to get that far ahead, because I always get ahead with car tax and it's just unnecessary. So the 5 is like here and it'll go into a game. It's fine. Unexpected is getting 25, so we can put the 5 back there. Oops. And put 30 in. So unexpected has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, so 470, 670, 7, that doesn't feel right. Hang on. Let me put that there, so that's 100. So we've got 300. It's the 50s, they throw you, don't they? 300 and 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87. Okay, we've hit 700. That's wonderful. I'll put this in the bank when it hits 1,000. I don't want to put it in before then. And that's just my preference. What works for you works for you, doesn't it? Now, Senna has, look at this, Becky made him from Ruby Creations. So it's his own dashboard. Look at that handsome boy. And then a game for him. So I've marked off on here. So I've allocated an amount for each paw up to £25. And then, so we'll play a little game for him when I've finished this one. It just makes it more fun to save for him, doesn't it? So I think we can finish this today. So this Senna pot gets 25. So I'm going to give it 15 here. I'm going to put the 10 to one side. So we finish this one now with 55. I'm going to colour it in because, you know, that's all part of the fun. That's why it all keeps us going, isn't it? All of this stuff. And I will do this again after I've done some other games for him. He's doing well. He's, thank you to those that ask. I know a lot of you ask about him. He's become a little kind of celebrity in the cash stuffing community. So someone said to me he needs his own channel. Like, no, I ain't got time for that. Sorry. He's doing well. He goes in the garden with us now, but he's still he's timid to go in the garden, which I'm glad. And I do ploy him to come back with treats. I'm trying to train him that when I call him with treats, he comes back in. And so far it's working because he's greedy. So this lovely tracker was from Budget Saving Queen. I did round it up to, it's 53 because it saves his name, so it's 55 there. So what I'm going to do is put that to the back so that I can clean it. Add it to his amount here. Swap out the 2 10s for a 20. Let's see what he's got. So he's got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 85, 85. So 285 he's got at the back. That's his, you know, in case, so I've got to get him neutered. That's got to be booked in. Next, I just wanted to, because he's had such a lot going on. Like, since we've had him, he's had to have, obviously, all his flea and worming treatments. He's had to have 2 lots of vaccines, which knocked him about, actually, when he had them. He had the symptoms that they tell you that he will have, you know. And then he had the antibiotics for an upset tummy. I feel like he's just gone through such a lot in weeks, really. So I just wanted to give him a couple of weeks grace before we put him through being neutered. And he's not, when he goes out, he's just in my garden with us for like half an hour. So it's not as if he's going off and getting any female cats pregnant, because he's not going anywhere, and I wouldn't do that. I feel like there's enough stray cats out there. I'm not going to add to it. It's not right. It's not fair. So he's got an extra 10 here now. So I think what I'll do is cheat on my first go and colour in a yellow so that he can have, I'll just pop a little dot on. For that, so that's that one done. So I'll pop that like that so it's all together, and then that's in front of his money there. Bless him. Holidays doesn't get anything this week. Like I said last week, I did take the money out of here offline, and we've paid for a holiday to go abroad in January. There's 14 of us now. So yeah, that'll be fun. Appliances is getting 5. I don't have 5, so I need to come back to that. Supplies doesn't get anything this week. Home's also getting 5, and I don't have a 5. This isn't going well. Right. So I know I've got no 5s. I just haven't. So what I need to do, I think, is what was getting 5? So appliances and home was getting 5, so I'm going to put 10 in appliances. That's all I can do. Health and self-care, we're getting 25 and 5, so I'm going to put 10 in there and 5 in there. Self-care currently has 20, 40, 60, 81, 140. I need to take 105 out of that soon for massage. So that's, I think that's it. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I should have 80. That's fine. Yeah, because I haven't put 5 in Emma and I haven't put 5 in car tax. So that's actually right. That's fine. So what we'll do is move into games and see what we can do here. Let's get the dice out and see where we're going to go with our, pop that back there, first one. So first one, that one doesn't count. So first one is one of mine. Are we in shot? Yes. First one is keep your face to the sun, is what the sunflowers do. Which I love, and we need to remember this, don't we, girls and boys? 5. Okay. Do I owe this anything? There's one of these that I owe money to, so I'll check that now actually while I think about it. So there we go. So that's 32 in there. This saves 50, so we're nearly there. I know I owe money to one of them. It might be this one because I was trying to be clever. And then it backfired on me. So let's change up. Oops. Oh, I've got 2 5s in here. After all that, I've got 2 5s in here. I didn't check, did I? Right. So I'm going to change up a 5 for a 4 and a 1 here. Oh, by the way, Riley, if you're watching, your request is being made. You'll know what I mean. Okay, so that's my... Yeah, that's right, isn't it? So, that's right. So I need to, so I don't owe it any money now. Is that right? I've done that right. 9, 16, 19, yeah. Did it right and doubted myself in the process. So next one, 2. Okay, there we go. After all that, 2. Should we go here? 11. Wow. Not sure I like this challenge anymore. Right, what can I do in here to change up some money? So I've got, I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. So 30 in there now. That jumped considerably. 2 again. No. 5. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, Rachel's trifle. Let's put in a 4 and a 6, which is 10. Next is 6. Oh, how many have I got in here actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, why didn't you tell me? Thought you were my friends. 8. So I've got a 9, I think. I've got 10 sided and we'll just, yeah. 4. Wow. I'm like, can't even remember. It's just because 6 is so automatic for us all. I think that's what it is. But I wanted to add more in to the mix. Again, we got to do what we got to do, haven't we? That suits us. So pink. Likes the pink, doesn't it? I've only had pink so far. That's a 2. And then we'll do another one because it was only pink, and 8. Okay, that's 10. That's good. That's a good. I'll try and do his face first, but I don't want all pink on his face. So we've got 10 going in there. And that's the leopard that changed his spots. 5, the next one. Oh, Rachel's trifle. So I think I'll finish this today, which is perfect because I can put it in back to bank for my mum's tickets. So that's great. So that is ding, ding, ding. So what I'm going to do is pop 10 there and put 20 so that we can send that back to bank. That's wonderful. And then that will, I won't put it in the completed because I want it to go straight back into that one that I just made this note for. So I can mark that off now. I can throw that away actually and then just highlight it. I'm doing it now so you know. So that's all back to bank, which is wonderful. And then we just need to pop another one in there for our number 5. But I won't do it now. I'll give the others a chance. 6 is Are You a Pink Flamingo? So this one is getting today. Let's see what we want to do with it. I might just use the 1 for now for a feather because there's 1 feather left. So the feathers are worth 1. And the flamingos are worth 5, so this one totals 50. And that one can go. I'll leave those in because I want to keep the 5s if I can over there just in case. We can always move things around, can't we? 6 again. No, I think sometimes I don't mind doing exactly what the dice says. Other times I don't want to do the same one like straight after rolling it because I was thinking sometimes it's just the dice, maybe how I roll it. 8. 5. So let's just again condense down the 4, 2, a 3 and a 1. It's great that I can do this and make change with even in like placeholders. So 5 and 3 going in there for 8. Cool. Have you got any plans this weekend coming? Let me know. I've got a date with a very special collab pending. That didn't make sense. So I've got a pending collab brewing with someone in the community, and I have a date with them on Saturday to chat about it, run through it, sort it out basically. Let me know in the comments if you think you know who it is. I haven't told anyone who it is yet. There's been some good guesses. Some of you are right on Instagram. So yeah, let me know. This will be a slow burner one. This I think it's 20 raindrops at £5 each, and there's 15 in there. So I'm happy that some of them are quick wins and some are slow. That's how I like it to. I'm not doing it again. That's how I like it to go, really. We haven't got a 5 at the minute. We haven't got a 9. 3. 90s baby. Where are my dummies? A lot of these have been going out. I don't know if it's from, because sometimes I see a flurry of certain things going out and I think, oh, who's had that on their video, you know? But I think this was from when I had it on last week, to be honest. There we go. Red is 5. So red dummy for me is 5. Who remembers having these on a black string necklace? I definitely do. And then some people used to have like a massive collection of them, didn't they? Like huge collection. So let me do that. Yeah, so that's 20 in 90s Baby. And then, oh, put the dummy away. Put your dummy away, Emma. 4 Leopard. Pink. Oh, I'm sure this dice is weighted, you know. Green, that's better. Let's do green there. I'm going to colour that yellow in again because it doesn't look coloured in. Even to me, like sometimes the camera doesn't show it, does it? But even for me, it doesn't show. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Okay, so what was 6? Sorry, what was green? 6. So take that out and put a 10 in. There we go. And then I've only got then 15 pounds left. So let's see what we can do with that. 90s. This may take all of our money if we get a blue, but that's fine. Because again, it's going to take a while, and I have given it quite high 5s, 10s and 15s. So purple, 10. Cool. So I haven't had a blue so far. It's funny, isn't it, how like random it is. There we go. There we go. So that's I think 30 in there now. Let's just check. Yeah. And then I've got £5 left, so I may just have to like see. So I haven't got a 5 in there, have I? So 0. That's an 8. Oh, okay, that works because I know the last one is just a 5. I was going to say if it was an amount, like if it came out at 15, if I had to roll a dice and I couldn't do it, I might just have to cheat like our Cherry Bee does, like our Bethany does. And don't say you don't, because you do. You do. There we go. So that's 4 coloured in there, I think. Yeah, 4 across the top. Perfect. So that's 20 in there. And again, like I've said before, but if you're new, I don't have a real purpose right now for each challenge. I know some people write on the back what the challenges are for. I like to, I know I did the Rachel's Trifle one a little bit different today, but that was because I'd finished it and I knew I needed £45 to put back in the bank for Mom's tickets. But as a general rule of thumb, in a normal month, when normality resumes for me in November, you'll see that when I complete a challenge, I pop it in here through the month, and then we get to the end of the month, and whatever we've got in there, I then decide what to do with it. So it could be that like it's an overpayment for my mortgage, for example, or it could be that because I've had to rinse my unexpected envelope for whatever reason, I'll pop it in there, or it varies. It depends on what I need it to be at the end of that month. So it just will never go back into challenges. It just won't go back into here. It will go over there. So yeah, so I've got a couple of challenges to wipe off, and then I've got here 20, 40, 60, 81, 145, which is exactly what it needs. 145? Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, yes, 145. That's right. So that'll go back into the bank, and all is well in Emma's world again. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you're already subscribed. If you're not, I'm getting very close to 1,000, and I have got a giveaway out there. If you are in the giveaway. As soon as I hit 1,000 and I'm safely at 1,000, it doesn't drop back down. I will draw the giveaway, and it's UK only. I'm sorry, but yeah, if you've entered the giveaway, I hope you win, whoever you are that's listening. It's a £50 gift from me, from my shop, which will be a surprise apart from one binder of your choice, and that can be any binder that I've got, but it can't be more than one. It can't be two to make it up towards the £50. It's one binder or wallet, zippy wallet, whichever one you want, and then the rest of the £50 balance will be made up of a surprise gift from me, from my shop. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for your support. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.